Well, welcome back to Over the Hill Adventures, and we're Stan and Rhonda, and we are coming to you real time. We're taking a break from our adventure videos from the Eastern Sierras. We are here at Huntington Beach, on the beach. Can you believe that? What a beautiful sight. And we are experiencing the most epic winter storm. They call it the Atmospheric River, and we are here celebrating Christmas.
It was quite the adventure getting here.
That was a little bit of an adventure, yeah.
What do you do now?
I'm gonna wait. They know.
Wait for what?
Wait till I get off the freeway and let it fall off.
Oh my gosh.
You certainly don't want it to go up and hit the rail.
My gosh, right? Because we're towing. Jeez. It's fancy.
That's the biggest cardboard I've ever seen fly in the air and hit perfectly.
Man. 1.7 miles to go.
Well, hopefully
in a half mile, take exit 137 toward Washington Street.
Oh, in a half mile you got to get off, so it's coming with us. See when it falls off.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Varner Road.
It's not going. It wants to stick around. No pun intended. It's green.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Varner Road.
Is it going to come off? It hit hard. Yay! Check in. Okay. Right lane reservation guests. We're all checked in at the Thousand Trails Palm Springs. We're going to stay a night. We've never been here before.
Huge park.
It's massive. 450 palm trees. And they said it was a good idea that we got here before dark because there are no street lights. First time ever we've had to actually show our insurance.
Yeah, that was rather interesting.
And our registration. So strange. Hi, Santa. Wow. We had to wait because there was a gal in front of us, and you just never know why God puts you in places at certain times. And I got a chance to pray with this lady, and her husband's in the intensive care with pneumonia, and she said it's not good. Can you see okay? All right, and we are looking for 23. We're gonna be right there. We're gonna be in a pull through, full hookup. We got a late start today. A lot of little things just kind of happened, but I don't know if it was all for that, so I could just be there for a moment for that lady. I just because it was sad. It was really sad. The reason we're staying here is because it's part of the membership that we bought, so we could stay at the Yosemite Lakes Thousand Trails. That's 26, 25, 24 on the other side of the brown guy over there.
Get in between these palm trees.
I know.
How are you going to do that? I could try it.
That's good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right, and then you want me to just watch that. You're fine. You're fine over here. Yeah, he's fine over there. I get it. A little tight, but we'll figure out what we're doing here. We're getting settled. We're not going to unhook, which is a blessing because we got full hookups for the night. We don't have to unhook. I'm not going to let Molly out because it's a very dusty site. This is, let's see. Well, we stayed at Yosemite Lakes Thousand Trails, so we gave our review on that, and you know, it's going to be sufficient for the night. We'll put it that way. The site is very unlevel and old pavement, so it's kind of all cracked up and a little swervy, so it's a little bit of a strange site. At first look, it's a really pretty park, but I think they've got some work to do, to be honest. And we're just happy to be off the road. It's our first time breaking up this trip. We drive in to see our kids that live in Southern California. Just because we had the membership, we're like, well, let's just drive 3 hours, which ended up being like 3.5, 4 hours. This is stopping for gas, and then we'll do the last 2 tomorrow, and then we'll be at Bolsa, Chica State Beach, and then we get to have Christmas with our son and our daughter too. It's gonna be all right. Sufficient. It's sufficient. Is it even sufficient?
No.
It's insufficient? Ooh. I don't know.
This place is a wrecker, but this is no resort. That's for dang sure.
No. Well, we checked out of the Palm Springs 1,000 Trails. We're on the side of the freeway. No, we're on the on-ramp actually. Stan told me to remind him to put in air in the airbags, and of course I forgot. But I did want to show you, so he's going to do it real quick on the on-ramp. We had no damage. Woohoo! No damage from the cardboard box, so that was a blessing. So Stan's got his little fancy air compressor.
Love this new toy.
The Wolf.
35 pounds already set, ready to go.
Nice.
So convenient.
Yeah. That's awesome.
The best part, it fills up our trailer tire.
Probably not the safest space in the world, but
It's fine.
it's fine. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. What do you think? He's fine. It's just the on-ramp. Onto the 10. Dang, that was fast.
I did tell you to remind me.
I know. I'm reminding you now.
There's 1,000 Trails.
It is. So did you learn anything today from that guy you talked to? Was he a volunteer or employee?
He says he moves every 6 months. He's a work camper, which we're pretty familiar with people that are work campers. He loves what he's doing. His wife works remote, so it's a perfect life for him.
Oh, nice.
But he even said, he goes, 1,000 Trails doesn't put any money into their campground. It's just never in the budget, they say, and they work with minimum crews. And I go, this is a resort. Why aren't they cleaning campsites before people arrive? He goes, well, I tried it. And I go, no, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's just a simple fact that the company doesn't have enough people to do that. And it's obvious that that's the way it is. It's just sad.
And that's been our contention with 1,000 Trails, because when we bought a Jayco back in 2019, when we first retired, I didn't want to spend over $20,000. Stan didn't want to go over 20 feet. So we found a little Jayco. Do you remember the
J-Flight Baja Edition?
And we loaded that thing up, and we realized how much we love camping. I mean, we had a Class A back in 2002, 2004. But and we camped all our lives, raised the kids camping. But oh man, this thing was just so uncomfortable. So your story's a little different. My story is, you'd have to sit on those little seats, and then you'd have to look up at the TV in the corner, and we couldn't pass each other in the kitchen, and the dogs were in there, and it was just like chaotic. But we figured for longer trips, we needed something a little bit bigger, and that's when we started looking for our Imagine 2500. But Stan's story is quite different.
Oh, you want me to tell you that story? Well, here it is. My story is, we took our little Jayco up to Prescott, during COVID, and they say, well, you cannot use the bathrooms at the campground. You have to use your own bathroom. And I've always camped and utilized the campground restrooms because easier, cleaner, well, that's when I discovered my bathroom and realized that I didn't fit in the bathroom. Well, I did, but it was just an uncomfortable fit. I would have to open the door, the bathroom door. Then I would have to open the cupboard just for my knees to fit. It was pretty a hysterical thing, and I said, honey, we just can't travel like this.
Well, and that's why we fell in love with the Grand Design Imagine 2500. It was the bathroom. That bathroom was like, I called it my ensuite. So we always had said that if we were ever to upgrade, then we were going to, you know, it'd be
and
about the bathroom.
That? What trailer did we see that was the fifth wheel of our dreams?
Yeah.
That was in Grand Canyon North Rim.
Yeah, it was the Solitude 2930.
2930.
Yeah, and we fell in love with it just because of the layout and the bathroom. And then when Influence came out with the 2903, it's the same floor plan.
Well, remember, we were ready to go with the 2930, but they stopped making them.
Right.
We wanted to do the Solitude. Then we bumped up to the 310 GK, remember?
We liked that floor
And we
plan.
thought we liked that, and, you know, we'll go with that one. But that's when the Influence 2903 came out. Oh! Bought and sold, no drop frame, everything I wanted, boom.
So right now we're heading to Bolsa, Chica State Beach.
And it's almost the best spot in the house.
Yeah,
Not to mention that.
Right, this is a really nice spot. Site 31. And there's only so many sites down here that will fit the size rig that we have. So you have to be, you know, you'll see sites that open up, but then you can't fit. So it's just kind of a bummer. So we have to be really cautious, make sure we can fit. We were so tempted to take this one, and we're like, oh, but I don't know, we wouldn't have had room for the truck. So we're going down here for family, and then for Christmas. Unfortunately, we are only going to see 2 of our 4 kids and 3 of our 9 grandbabies this Christmas. We have our son in Northern California and our son in Ohio we won't be able to see. So we only have a couple-hour drive today. Should be nice. It's Sunday. Don't expect too much traffic. And we're going to get there a little earlier than check-in. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they'll allow us to get set up.
Hi, how are you? Do you have reservations?
Camping?
Yes.
Okay, you're just gonna head straight to the campsite because the camp hosts are checking in now.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Well, we're in the gate, so we'll see if we get to park at the campground. 68 degrees. It's December 21st. Gosh, but Stan says we're getting rain. Let us know in the comments if you guys have stayed here before. Bolsa Chica Beach. It's basically Huntington Beach, California. And my dad tells me they used to call it
Tin can.
Oh, tin can. I almost said trash can beach. Oh my, that's for the dump station. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Check-in at 2 p.m.
Oh man. Oh. Well, we're gonna go find us a, that's a bummer. Is that our spot? Our spot is not, is it open? Yes, it is open. 31, right there, next to the picnic table.
It's a situation.
We've been waiting and waiting and waiting in the parking lot. There's like 3 people behind us. It's 1:40. I think we're gonna go ahead and drive over there and block. Yeah, but if we block, then people who are coming in, like you won't pull in yet. Is that what you're saying? Because like if somebody pulls in that's staying there, we don't want to block them either. Do we do it? Oh, if we don't, then somebody else is, and we've got our kids coming. My grandbaby's coming. Go, babe, go. Oh, this stinks. All right.
Well, I could park along the back of it and just put my flashers on.
He's the first in line. We know it.
This guy is waiting too.
So he's going to be first now.
Nope, because I'm going to go around him. What do you think?
I don't know. I hate this. This is like my worst nightmare. Like, I don't like to feel like I'm going to take cuts, or I know you're not either, but we've been waiting here and now he pulled up. Three more minutes, 1:45. Two more right now. I was trying to encourage you to go earlier, but oh, there's another one coming. Oh my gosh. Ah! We're going for it. Oh, see, he's trying to turn in. He's trying to turn in. We're all trying to make a run for. Oh, there's another one back there. All right, we're gonna see what happens. Wish us luck. I see Santa out there on the boardwalk. Couple Santas. Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Might get the big.
What do you want to do?
You? What do you mean? What do I want to do? He said that there probably would be a line. So it sounded to me that they're used to the line. I don't think he's going to tell us. I just don't know. I know it's red, but that's what he said. Santa's out there. He's out there. He's right there. Oh! Yes! 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 He was waving for us to come on. Thank you, Lord. Love it. Good job, babe. Good job. They got a live band over there.
Merry Christmas, Santa Claus.
What spot are you coming to now?
What's that?
What spot are you coming into?
31.
31.
Oh, 31. Why did I say 49? 31. Stan.
That's correct.
Wow, humbug. I gotta get your plate.
All righty, sir. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yay. Oh my gosh. So excited. All right, right there is perfectly like perpendicular to the, to the line. So if you could come back, I think you can come back another 2 feet even if you want to. Yeah, I'm watching the Jacks. All right, so let me check the other side. Hold on. Because this is cat. All right, I think we're good right there, babe. So then we can get around the trailer. I think it's actually perfect.
Yeah.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I can do it.
All right.
Perfect. We got to check.
See, this is one of the nicest spots in the house because this is your front yard. And no one uses that. And the beach is over there, and the boardwalk's here, and then the beach over there. We did it.
Most importantly, Jesus is the reason for the season for us. We wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
Yeah, we didn't intend on putting a video out tonight, but we thought, you know what? Why not? Let's just share it. You guys have welcomed us into your homes. We are so grateful for you. We had to wish you a Merry Christmas. We had to see you on Christmas Eve, right before the big day. So we pray tomorrow that you guys will have just a fabulous time, whether you're with family, you're with friends, or maybe it's just you. And that's okay, because you're not alone. If you have God in your heart, you have Jesus in your heart, you are never alone. And we just want to remind you guys of that. The reason for the season is the birth of Jesus. We also would like to quickly remind you of a couple upcoming events.
Oh, yes.
So for the new year, and we want you to take advantage of that. We'd love for you to sign up for our newsletter that will give you more up-to-date current events.
We wanted to remind you that we are going to be at the Quartzsite RV Show on Saturday the 17th from 1 to 2 p.m. And guess what? We're going to be at the MoRide booth, and we're going to do a $500 shopping spree at the MoRide booth.
You can buy some good stuff with $500.
You can
at
almost
MoRide.
buy a suspension for $500.
That's
so.
pretty sweet. Pretty
So
sweet.
anyway.
So we're excited to share that. And we're doing this in collaboration with MoRide, and we greatly appreciate them. And they're always so good to us. So if you want to show up to that, there's also a content creator meetup that same day at 4 o'clock, 4:30.
Between 4 and 6, yes. And maybe where your favorite YouTuber will be.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few there. So there's that. And then we want to remind you one more time, we're just going to have the month of January for you to sign up for our first ever Over the Hill Adventures Hangout.
Yes.
We want you to come hang out with us. So we've got a great crowd as it is right now, but we're missing you. You need to be there.
You have a limited time to sign up and then it's done. So just make sure you sign up and make your reservations. We are going to be at the Rome Echo Island in Colville, Utah. It is going to be an epic event, and epic is my favorite word right now, but it's going to be an epic event from the 14th through the 17th of May. So make sure you sign up.
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Happy New Year, and we pray that you're going to join us in this new year. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That is your Christmas gift to us, if anything. That's all we ask.
Yes.
We would greatly appreciate it. It helps us out. It helps us to continue on every year. We kind of go, are we doing this again? So you guys, your comments, your subscriptions, your likes, you all just speak to us and give us the encouragement that we need to continue on.
Yeah, we do this because of you. So we just want to let you know and thank you for all of your support. And those of you who comment every single week, we love you.
So keep it coming. All right.
Merry Christmas
God bless.
and Happy New Year. Till the next time. And we are experiencing the most epic winter storm. They call the I don't know, it's called some kind of river storm. Anyway, I had it. Atmospheric? No, forget it.
Atmospheric
Yeah.
river? An atmospheric river? Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to cut that part. Let's try it again.
An atmospheric?
No. The atmosphere.
Yeah. Atmospheric river.